Hello, my name is Nikola Břechová and this is assignment number 6. It's about primary and secondary research and about case study of the iconic design I have chosen, and I have chosen the Villa Tugendhat from Ludwig, Mies van der Rohe. I wanted to find out what actually distinguished the Villa Tugendhat from other modernist villas that time. During my researches, I have found out some differences that make the villa spectacular and different approach than other villas. So the first one, it's about peak utilization of the sloping terrain. Mies actually did and used the terrain as an advantage. We can see there are two pictures of a street view. There is a villa on the right and the villa on the left, and we can see that the villa from the street actually looks like a single-story house, but it isn't. When we compare it to other houses on the street, they are 3 stories villa, but high and tall, while Mies, he designed the 3-story villa, but he basically designed it upside down. When you enter the house, so from the street, you didn't get into the first floor as was usual, but you actually enter the top floor, and then you have to go down to get in the main living area. That was something different this time. When we get into the heart of the house, we get into the main living area, which was designed to the middle floor, and we can see there are only windows. There are no structural walls, and Mies actually designed a steel skeleton system that enabled him, together with cross-shaped columns, to create only window facade with no structural wall. We can see there is a similar approach. This is the Villa Savoy from Le Corbusier. We can see that both architects wanted to interconnect the interior and exterior, but Le Corbusier used only 2 large windows for that, while Ludwig, he created the whole facade. We can actually see that this section, together with this part, it's made only by glass, only by windows, and that's something extraordinary and proves that his approach was different. This is the inside of the main living area, and we can see one flowing open place, and that was in late 1920s and beginning of 1930s. Something different. People were used to live in smaller rooms with 4 walls, and now there was one big open place with each zones that logically following one and another. And Mies actually took inspiration from Frank Lloyd Wright and his prairie-style houses that he built in America. So Mies actually took the inspiration and created such a big space. One open space was common for modernist villas, and again we can see Le Corbusier villa on the left and Villa Tugendhat on the right. The concept is similar, but again similar, not the same. We can see that materials used for Villa Tugendhat was noble, was luxury, was high-end, because Mies thought that when there is an interior with lack of decoration and ornamentation, that there must be something to add aesthetic to the house, to the interior. So for him was important to go for luxury material. We can see onyx wall, we can see ebony wall, we can see leather chairs, we can see handmade wool rugs. There is also marble travertine, like lots of luxury materials. While when we have a look at the Villa Savoy, we can see more simpleness, we can see how pure the interior is, and that is another difference between Le Corbusier approach and Mies's approach to the whole house, the whole building and its interior as well. The last thing that actually differs from other villas was implemented innovative technology in the Villa Tugendhat. Mies actually used quite sophisticated air conditioning system for that time. In the Czechoslovak Republic in the late 1920s, there was an air conditioner system used and designed for domestic houses at all. They started to be used in 1930s, but only in commercial buildings. So when Mies designed this technology that help the house to be fully functional, he designed something that was very ahead for that time. And again, that proves in what ways the villa was different from the others. In 2001, the villa and Mies, of course, was awarded by adding the house on the UNESCO Heritage List, and I think that clearly proves that the Villa Tugendhat was and still is different from other modernist houses. The last slide is just a reference list. Thank you.